Hi beautiful people, it's another day in the life of Lauren.
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, hello beautiful people. There's a really good chance that this video is going up a lot later than it's happening currently, and right now it's March 12th, it's a Thursday. That's because I still have one other Chicago vlog to go up and then a week vlog because I already got all out of order with wanting to get the Chicago vlogs up right away. Kind of a really crazy thing happened. It is happening, as I'm sure you're all aware. It's just a big, huge thing that nobody could have expected. I'm still kind of distraught and at a loss for what to do about this whole thing. I'm a sophomore at Ball State University, and if you've been keeping up with the news, once again, I'm not sure when this video will be going up, but a lot of really big universities have either canceled or converted to online-only virtual classes, and all the schools around me as of yesterday basically had done so, at least for a week, 2 weeks after spring break. And Ball State hadn't really said anything about it yet other than just make sure you're washing your hands, you're covering your mouth when you cough, stuff like that. And last night at 7:30, I saw, well, we also got an email, but I saw on Facebook someone had shared the public response that the president of the university had made, and basically we're done with in-person class for the whole entire rest of the semester, which would have been, I'm pretty sure May 1st was when our last day of classes was. And if you can put 2 and 2 together, it's only March 12th, so that's well over a month that we still had of class and of school and of everything like that, that now it's all online. And I still right in this moment do not know how most of my classes are gonna make that conversion and still have the same effect and get the same out of the things that we're gonna have to do to make it online. So I just thought I'd come on and share that with you guys, because this vlog's basically gonna be about kind of me figuring out what I'm doing for the rest of the school year, because you know that I've been doing college vlogs this whole year and started last year too. So you guys are just gonna follow along my crazy journey. I still don't know whether or not I'm gonna stay at home for the rest of the semester, because I'm in an apartment right now with my dog. So I'm still paying rent. I don't know what they're gonna do about that. They can't kick us out. I'm pretty sure you can't break a lease, and I'm moving apartments at the end of the semester anyway. So it's just a whole crazy toss-up. I had to go home this weekend anyways to do some wedding planning stuff for my best friend, because I'm the maid of honor in her wedding, which you guys will also be seeing a lot of videos about that. Just kind of stuff like that. Yeah, my whole life's here in terms of most of the clothes I wear on an everyday basis, makeup. I've got all this food, I've got all my dishes, I've got literally everything here in this apartment. To think that I kind of have the freedom to choose whether or not I stay here or I go back, and what that'll look like. I've not been at home during this period of time in the year in 2 years. Whatever I decide to do is gonna be super duper weird. But I normally have 2 classes on Thursdays, but one of my classes got canceled and the other one was literally only half the time it normally is. So I just got back from campus and it was dead already. You could tell that people weren't wanting to touch the door handles. They would cover their hands with their clothes, and it's just crazy, and it's really, really easy to get super scared about it. But the fact is, if you're watching this, that for us young people who are otherwise perfectly healthy, I'm not an expert or anything, but from what I've heard, we can be carriers and have the coronavirus and not even know we have it, like not be showing symptoms at first. And people with autoimmune disorders, diabetes, the elderly, the newborns, it can be really, really, really harmful and possibly deadly to them. It's just crazy. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and start this video, explain to you where I'm at in life, and it's just an unfortunate reminder. A week ago from today, I had no idea that this could have even been a possibility. That we could be like out of school for the whole year, and it just serves as an unfortunate reminder that we can never predict what our circumstances will be like day to day, week to week, and that things can change super fast, that we have to be willing to work through things, be a community, love one another, take precautions, care for the others in the world, and ultimately that everything happens for a reason, because who knows if we wouldn't have taken this precaution if it could have turned really, really, really bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and start packing most of my clothes, because even if I do come back and stay here, it probably won't be for like weeks at a time, to the point where I couldn't just pack stuff from home to come here. I'm going to pack a lot of my clothes. I'll probably leave like some sweatshirts, a pair of pajamas, stuff like that here. With the like suitcases and bins that I have here, I'm probably gonna start packing stuff up, which is really, really, really crazy, and I like can't believe it still. Like, I literally don't know what to do. I feel like I wanna cry and like freak out and not be worried all at the same time, and I just don't really know what to do. Because it is sad. It is sad that tonight's probably the last night I'll be staying in my apartment. I just don't really know what to do. Like, what to pack up, when I'll be here next, how things are gonna turn out, I just don't really know. If you're watching this right now, I don't know your circumstances or how you're being affected by all this. Just sitting here thinking about it, like, I really just want to pray for everyone all over the world that we can approach this with precaution, and pray for the wisdom of all the medical staff and everyone involved to try to figure out how to get a handle on this. I will see you guys probably right now, because I'll probably do time lapses of me packing up, but talk to you guys later. Woo. No pics. Hey. Dixie's like thriving with all of these hangers. This is absolutely crazy. Are you just gonna drag them all away, Pix? She's like making a pile of them. So this is currently my situation. Like, I literally keep freaking out because I'm like, what the heck am I doing? Like, what do I need? I don't even know what I need. I don't know if I'll come back. So I'm literally packing everything, and this is the state of my closet. And it's kind of sad because I have so much stuff to bring home right now. I'm leaving some stuff because there's a lot of stuff here that I'm probably gonna want in like the next week, 2 weeks. I don't know if I can live without my record player, but I have so much stuff to bring home right now that is more necessary. I mean, I'm gonna have to come back anyways, but I'm bringing home a few candles because I haven't shown you guys this in a while, but my candle collection is insane. Getting most everything cleaned, and I'm about to put little pics in her house, aka her crate, so I can run some stuff to my car and then shower, kind of tidy things up out here because she's kind of a handful. I talked on the phone with, well, both my dad called earlier, and Raylyn, and so we've just kind of been having a mutual freak out because this is all really, really crazy. The fact that I have no one physically living here with me to talk to and kind of like process all this with, other than Pixie, which she's not much help in this situation. It's kind of driving me crazy and really upset and sad, and I don't know what to do. And I don't want this whole vlog to be like sad, freaking out. But since this is such a relevant, like, happening thing in my life, I mean, it's important to not only document it for me because it's something that happened in my life, but to just kind of show you guys that things like this happen and to let you know that I'm thinking about you all. Alright, also, check out my shirt. It is Michigan and Again, a song by The Accidentals, which The Accidentals is a group from Traverse City, Michigan, where my family's gone since I was a little girl. This group actually came around where I live, and my dad and I got to see them live, and it was so awesome. Just thought I'd add that in there because that also happened, and it was amazing. See you tomorrow. Woo! Alright, Pix. This is it, Pop. Don't know when we'll be back. Or if you'll be back with me. You ready to go? Yeah? This looks so weird.
What you got?
Good morning, Pixie Roro. You're ignoring online church. Our day of adventure, going through the Starbucks drive-thru, wearing matching sweatshirts on accident. Making brownies. One, you set your oven. Oh, yahoo! Go the bottom of the pan. Bake the brownies. Oh, you get a brownie? Have you ever seen the thing that apparently dogs know that eggs are soft, like, and can break easy? You like put it in the dog's mouth and it'll gently bite on and just carry it around.
Yeah, there's certain dogs that are made to do that. They're called something. You are so cute.
Are you a cook dog? Are you the Betty Crocker of doodles? Just twiddling my thumbs. I have a naughty word to spell.
Okay. Oh, really? That's so naughty, Laura.
We've been attacked. Oh my God. What are those on her fingers? Are those boogers? Oh my goodness, what are they? Oh my gosh. What are those? Hi Emily, good to figure you out. How you doing?
First and foremost, I've already filmed this video once. I'm redoing it a few days later because when I did it, I wanted to use natural lighting and I was like, oh my gosh, such great lighting. But like halfway through the video, the sun started to set and you started to see like the shadow of my camera on me, and like half of my face was like a shadow, and it was just bad. And I was also wearing a cardigan that I left like the little like hanger loopy thing in. It was showing the whole time and it was just not good. So I've gathered my thoughts from what I talked about in that video, and I'm gonna go for it again in a more professional looking way, because now I also have the time to like start messing with my camera equipment again. So I got my fancy ring light out. I ultimately ended up coming home from my apartment and basically permanently staying here is what it looks like right now. A few days ago, the governor of Indiana, which is where I live, issued like kind of basically a travel ban, kind of a lockdown. The only thing that's open are essential businesses like healthcare, financial related stuff, like restaurants, grocery stores, stuff like that. So it's really sucked because I've had to cancel get-togethers with some of my friends and quarantining and social distancing and everything like that. It's really easy to get super frustrated about it all if you don't think about like the good we're doing by abiding by those type of rules and regulations that they're enforcing. Because like I said earlier in this video, a lot of people initially thought it was so extreme to like close colleges and make them online and to shut down everything and to take things this far, but really if you think about the good that we could possibly do from giving healthcare professionals the space that they need, because the numbers of people that would get sick if nothing ever changed and we were all still all around each other, and how many people could have possibly died from all this had the government and the president and everything not taken this extreme of measures about everything. So Pixie and I are back, and it has been a while since that last video clip of me initially reacting to the news. It is now March 27th, so if you do the math, it has been quite a while. And it's definitely given me a lot of time to think about things and a lot of time to like start kind of trying to get in the groove of online schooling, which brings me to the fact that it has been extremely frustrating and just has felt so weird. I keep getting confused about why I'm home right now, like why I'm home for good. Like late at night on like a weeknight, I'll just be laying in my bed like, what the heck, why am I here? Is it summer? Wait, no, it's not summer because I've got projects and papers and exams and all this kind of stuff to still do online for college. And it's March, and my family sadly had to also cancel their big spring break trip because luckily Ball State had an earlier spring break, so I at least kind of got somewhat of a trip spring break. It's so crazy to me that like literally less than a week before all of this got super serious and crazy, I was in Chicago. It was just pretty much normal life, and so much has and can change so fast. You can never really predict it. And yes, I am fully ready, and I have completely forgotten what my hair has looked like curled and what my face has looked like with makeup. For the last few days, I've started to like actually get ready no matter what I'm doing. Most of the time just staying at home and doing schoolwork or taking walks, stuff like that. There's just something about getting ready and doing my makeup. And I miss doing my makeup especially because it's really therapeutic to me. And if you feel the same way, you will totally and completely understand that. So that brings me to kind of wanting to like ask you guys what kinds of videos you'd like to see from me. Now that I'm home and I have extra time and people are wanting content to watch, so definitely feel free and do leave me comments down below of the types of videos you'd like to see. In the next few days, I'm planning on making a video of me like going through my entire makeup collection because it's crazy. There's a lot, and it's just time for me to go through it. I thought that might be interesting, as well as makeup videos, and I want to do some fun videos with my sister. And routines, like the routine of me as a college student home because of all of this with the online classes and stuff. And I'm sure I'll elaborate this in like its whole entire like own video, but the switch to online college classes has been chaotic, and I deeply and sincerely feel for all the college professors because I have some classes that I was completely baffled by, like how in the world are they gonna get the same effect out of this class online. Trying times, and my heart goes out to everyone. My heart goes out to everyone who has had their senior year cut short, who has lost out on the opportunity to have commencements, prom, and my best friend actually is supposed to be having like her shower and bachelorette party and everything like that. I feel for her so much, and it's so sad and sucky and unfortunate. It's really easy once again to get so scared by all of this and frightened and scared of the unknown and scared of what will happen, how things will play out, everything like that. But I strongly advise just to hold on to hope and to hold on to positivity and optimism and the fact that everything happens for a reason. Me, as a person of faith who holds that super personal to me and to my life and to everything that I am, really believe that everything happens for a reason, and that if not anything, this whole thing of making the entire world slow down and pause and put everything on hold has just kind of opened our eyes to the things big and small that we've tended to take for granted, like going out to dinner with your family or seeing a movie in the theater or needing something, needing clothes, needing an outfit, and just having the luxury to drive into town to get it or to even order it. I'm sure that online ordering has slowed down too. Don't dread on all the things that have been screwed up or messed up. It would be so super duper easy to get super freaked out and super scared and super anxious about everything. And as I was and as I still get sometimes about this whole situation and all the unknowns of it and all the variables that play into every single aspect of what's been going on in the world, it helps so much to just look at the positives and be hopeful and play your part in social distancing and putting your social gatherings on hold. And one of the biggest things that's helped me to kind of like keep things normal, keep things in a normal routine, is to take walks with your dogs, breathe the fresh air, sit in your backyard. Everyone's trying to put an effort in, and everyone's going to be hurting or affected in some way by all this is going on. Me, if you're in a small town, I just want to tell you guys to support your local businesses, to get takeout from the local restaurant or coffee shop because they're struggling. Even the local businesses. My dad owns an insurance agency and everyone's going to be affected by this. Be mindful of everyone through this time and don't lean on selfish ways. Just do us all a favor and do your part in hopefully trying to put a stop to all this. Ultimately seeing how we can come together as country. I just wanted to pop on here with you guys because looking back at like the first videos that I made when I first found out about this, there was so many unknown components of all this, and so much has even from then changed so drastically, and I was so shook up by all that. I didn't really know how to process it. I've learned a lot more about the whole thing, and I think it's important for me to genuinely put myself and my reaction out to you guys because I know that there are a lot of people feeling the same way as me. Whether or not you're a college student or a high school student or just someone who's trying to figure all this out. I don't have all the answers, and I'm not the least bit as the most informed person to talk to about all this, but this has been my experience and just kind of the process of how I've coped with this, as well as additionally capturing a few little things that my family's been doing a lot through the first week and a half, 2 weeks that all this has been going on, because who knows how long it will go on. And I'm praying for all of you once again. I'm praying for the world. But I will for sure see you guys sometime soon. I love you all so much. Don't forget to be a light and spread love, not hate, especially through these trying times. I will see you next time. Woo!
How do you freaking go to Walmart and you got a limit of 1 on these? This is my limit of toilet paper. 1! This is my limit. See, look at that. This is my hand. Everybody in Wells County had to buy this is all they had left. This is probably like wiping your behind with sandpaper.
Stop.
You know